The silent reveal came without warning. A single frame and a dense brief showed a shape unlike anything before. In that moment, the future of naval air power no longer hid in shadows. This was our first sanctioned glimpse of the FA-XX, destined to command skies from carrier decks for decades. It represents a monumental leap, not just replacing the venerable FA-18 Super Hornet, but redefining what a carrier fighter is and does. The Navy's answer to a rapidly changing, more dangerous world. Carrier air wings project power. That truth remains. But the landscape shifted under their wings. Adversaries built anti-access bubbles older jets can't survive. From its core, FA-XX is engineered to pierce those bubbles. Operate deep, far, and unseen. A direct response to the world we face now. At its core, FA-XX is the Navy's planned 6th-generation carrier-based multi-role fighter. The FA tag signals fighter and attack, 2 roles, 1 platform, envisioned as the manned tactical cornerstone of the future air wing, built to dominate highly contested data-dense battle spaces. The driver is simple. Peer adversaries are catching up. China and Russia invested in stealth, long-range missiles, integrated air defenses. They push carriers back, shrinking the air wing's reach. Super Hornet lacks stealth and legs for that fight. FA-XX restores range and relevance over the horizon. It's part of a family, the quarterback leading collaborative combat aircraft, networking, tasking, and massing effects beyond a single airframe. Open systems let hardware and software evolve fast, rapidly integrate new sensors, weapons, and code as threats emerge. Built for a half-century of upgrades, staying cutting-edge throughout service life. This is more than a replacement, it's a generational rethink of naval air power. The most striking aspect is its radical, tailless, flying wing-style design. A clean blended body replaces vertical and horizontal tails, a departure from legacy tube and tail fighters, and even from the F-35C. Tailless shaping slashes radar returns across more frequencies and aspects. Fewer corners, fewer spikes, less to reflect and betray. Harder to detect, harder to track, harder to target. It's likely larger, closer to a Tomcat's footprint than an F-35C's. A bigger airframe buys massive internal fuel for long combat radii, and large bays to carry heavy, long-range weapons while staying stealthy. Carrier decks can sit back while the jet reaches deep. This marks a shift, from raw agility to reach, persistence, and invisibility. In future fights, the one who sees and shoots first wins. Unlike F-35C's frontal bias, FA-XX optimizes all aspect, broadband stealth. It asserts control where older jets can't survive. A purpose-built shape for a new era, where surviving the first shot is everything. Program cornerstone, a combat radius well beyond 1,000 nautical miles. Strike far while staying outside anti-ship ballistic missile reach. Range comes from internal volume and next-gen adaptive cycle engines. They reconfigure in flight for efficiency or thrust. It will go supersonic, likely Mach 1.5 to 2.0, but prioritizes efficient high subsonic cruise over raw top speed. Super cruise may be key, closing fast without burning range. Big bays carry very long-range air-to-air and air-to-ground weapons. Engage farther than ever. And live to fly again. Sensors. A powerful ASA and full-sphere apertures, beyond F-35 level fusion. The pilot gets a single intuitive picture of the fight, designed to ingest, process, and distribute massive data flows. Fuses onboard and off-board sensors and uncrewed wingmen make sense of the electromagnetic chaos. A flying C4ISR node with teeth. Integrating a larger, heavier, more advanced jet brings new challenges. Emails launches with precision, easing airframe stress. AAG recovers with fine control and safer loads. Handling and spotting demand new procedures and kit. Wider spans drive more sophisticated wingfold solutions. Modeling and VR rehearse rhythms before metal touches deck. Low observable skin demands specialized care and repair. Open architecture, modular hardware, built-in diagnostics. Predict before failure, reduce turnaround, raise availability. Manned-unmanned teaming transforms the deck's rhythm. Launch, recover, refuel, rearm. Drones cycle alongside manned jets. Training, doctrine, even the deck plan, rewritten for a mixed fleet. Primary role, air superiority, clear the skies, protect the strike group, Next-gen missiles, stealth and sensors hunt peer threats first. It creates a safe umbrella for less stealthy assets, a formidable strike platform for high-value targets deep inland. Command nodes, air defenses, weapon stocks, and ports. Penetrate, deliver with precision, exit undetected. Equally vital, ISR, soaking electronic and visual intelligence quietly. Map emitters, listen in, watch movement, build the live picture. Share it securely across the force for faster, smarter decisions. As a forward controller, the pilot directs uncrewed teammates, send drones to jam, strike, or scout while the manned jet commands. This layered team achieves effects no single jet could. FAXX becomes the brain, coordinating platforms to finish the fight. FAXX emerges amid a high-stakes geopolitical chess match. China fields carriers and stealth fighters to contest the Pacific. Long-range anti-ship missiles target blue water dominance. Russia advances fighters and deep-range air defenses. The program counters both, preserving technological overmatch. Allies watch closely, eyeing interoperability and coalition strength. FAXX raises the game for every friendly aircraft in theater. It signals commitment, deter competitors, reassure allies, shape the 21st century security environment. Building a 6th-gen stealth fighter is expensive and complex. Per jet, hundreds of millions. Program, hundreds of billions over decades. New materials, stealth skins, and millions of lines of code drive cost. R&D is underway across multiple primes. A down select and test articles target the late 2020s. Then rigorous flight tests, airframe, engines, and mission systems. Only after proving safe, reliable, effective does production scale. Fleet introduction aims for the mid-2030s. It joins F-35C, then replaces aging Super Hornets through the 2040s. Costs and schedules face scrutiny. Digital engineering helps mitigate risk. Delivering on time matters as much as the tech itself. FAXX is the manned centerpiece of a new way of fighting at sea. It answers a future defined by distance and danger. A tailless body for broadband stealth, fuel, and weapons. A command hub leading uncrewed teammates to mass effects. It restores overmatch and strengthens allied interoperability. Ambitious timelines and big investments reflect the stakes. Not just the next fighter, this is the next era of naval air dominance.